Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday morning. Welcome to the Witches Rambles. This is episode 10. And today we're going to talk about the power of gratitude. I know everybody out there is grateful for the life that they live. We're grateful for our food, we're grateful for our friends and our family. And we say the words, but feeling it, deeply feeling it as you say the words, allowing your heart space to expand is where the power lies in gratitude. Even in the most challenging and chaotic of times, gratitude can help support us in navigating them in an easier, more gentle way. There is a crap ton of research on gratitude and having a gratitude practice, having a regular gratitude practice, whether it's um, going out and or just speaking them out in the morning, whether it is just letting them roll through your head but really feeling it in your heart space. Writing them out is one of the best ways to practice gratitude, and there are so many health benefits to a gratitude practice, a consistent gratitude practice. It improves our physical and mental health on a measurable level, right? There is a ton, like I say, of research out there on gratitude. It has been studied for years and years. All the different benefits of having a regular gratitude practice. It reduces our stress levels. It improves our mood. It improves our sleep, which is something that I have been diving into, learning more about sleep and why we sleep and what happens when we sleep and what happens when we sleep at different ages. But having a gratitude practice each evening before you go to sleep can really help deepen and improve your sleep. It changes your energy and it sends you off into sleep in a higher vibration. So it allows you, supports you in having a deeper, healthier sleep, which is incredibly important. Sleep deprivation is an absolute epidemic in our current world, has been for a very long time. It can lower your blood pressure. It improves our resilience when we're dealing with adversity. It helps keep us present in the now moment, which is the only moment that we have, right? Living in the past tends to make us depressed. Looking at the future tends to make us anxious. And gratitude keeps us in the present moment. So it helps us to reduce both of those things. It helps improve our energy levels. It shifts our energy in a really tangible way. In one of the earlier rambles, I talked about the magic footsteps and walking, saying thank you with each footstep and feeling your foot hit the ground, feeling the groundedness and saying thank you, and doing this for 100 steps. This is one of the practices from the book Magic. And when you do this, no matter how your mood is when you start out, if you take these 100 steps saying thank you with every step, by the time you are done, your mood will be different. It will have changed, it will have lifted. So, feeling it, saying thank you, and really feeling it in your heart space allows us to navigate challenges with more calm and more grace. Not so long ago, back in October, my septic tank overflowed. This is not a situation where you would think it would be easy to find things to be grateful for, right? This was the second time, actually, since I've moved here that this happened. The first time was in February, 4.5, 5 years ago. And it was just, I had my moment where I cried, ugly tears, ugly cried, and then I got on with dealing with it. But through the whole thing, and the same as this time, you know, the weather cooperated. You can't pump a septic tank in any temperature because shit freezes, right? And would damage the truck. So when it happened the first time in February, it just worked out that the weather cooperated and it warmed up enough that I was able to have it taken care of. So grateful for that. So grateful for that. And this time when it happened, it was October, so the temperature was, okay, but the weather cooperated. It was actually a really beautiful day, but so grateful for the fact that I was able to find someone to come and pump the tank out really quickly. And it was both my septic tank and my lift tank, so I have kind of a dual system here. And what had happened this time is the pump that's in my lift tank that takes things from the septic tank. The liquid goes into this lift tank, and then there's a pump in the lift tank that pumps the wastewater out to my septic field. You okay, Bubbies? Goodness gracious. Are you okay? So the pump in my lift tank went, and so I don't know how long it wasn't working, but it was not working long enough for the septic tank to overflow. I was able to find the gratitude in the guys being able to come pump it out, for the electricians being able to come and repair my pump in the same day. The timing worked out beautifully, and was so grateful for that. Also, so grateful to have caught it before it became a bigger problem, right? So finding those things to be grateful for in what was really quite literally a shitty situation helped me to navigate it more easily, helped me to navigate it with humor and grace, and calling the septic guy and saying, okay, so I got a problem. But so grateful that they answered the phone. They, on a busy, I think it was actually a Monday morning. And so finding the gratitude in the chaos, finding the things to be grateful for in the chaos, in the most challenging of times. And I mean, let's face it, the last couple of years with COVID going around has been incredibly challenging. And finding things to be grateful for within all of the crap, all of the bullshit around this that has been going on has been challenging in and of itself. But finding gratitude for the fact that the stores are cleaner than they've ever been. Wonderful. Love it. Finding gratitude for the fact that people aren't up my ass in the line. I have been a physical distancer for 30 years. I actually lost my shit on a woman in Royal Bank in BC back in like 1999 because I could feel her breath on my neck, and I just turned around and said, look, being up my ass is not going to get you to that counter any faster. So being grateful for the fact that, physical distancing is now a thing that people are respecting. I think that's wonderful. The fact that people are now staying home when they don't feel well, something that I have been telling people to do for decades. If you are sick, stay home. Well, now people do that. So there have been a lot of things to be grateful for. So grateful for the fact that I was already working from home. So grateful for the fact that I was already a quick shopper, right? Get in, get what I need, and get out. This is how I've always shopped. So grateful for the fact that in the grand scheme of things, this incredibly challenging collective environment really didn't change my day to day all that much. And so that was something I was extremely grateful for. And at the beginning, I had an incredible amount of anxiety around all of it. And, practicing the gratitude and being in the now moment, in the present moment, being in the what is as opposed to the, well, what if. Practicing the gratitude allowed me to be present in the now moment, to be present in what is. And it helped to really ease my anxiety around the whole situation, because it was very chaotic and very challenging. And the chaos and challenges that are going to come out of everything from the last couple of years has barely just begun. So, having a gratitude practice in your life on a daily basis will help navigate as things in our world change, because things are going to change a lot. That's the oracle in me speaking there. Um, but being grateful for the big things and the little things. So being grateful for cozy pajamas, being grateful for patient puppies while I do my live, being grateful for good coffee, being grateful for um, sunny mornings, being grateful for just the most basic of things, being grateful for the water that flows out of my taps, being grateful for um, laundry soap, being grateful for pillows, being grateful for blankets, being grateful for wood fires, and really feeling the gratitude, really allowing it to expand and have that emotion of gratitude fill you, not just say the words. And adding the why you're grateful really adds a level of depth and power to your gratitude practice. So I am grateful for my morning coffee because it just tastes really good and it makes me happy. I am grateful for the food in my fridge and my cupboards because it nourishes my body. I am grateful for my wood stove because it warms my little cottage on cold winter days. I am grateful for walking shoes because they keep my feet warm and dry when I walk the boys. I am grateful for patient puppies because they are quiet and it makes it easier to come and ramble for you. So adding that why you're grateful for whatever it is or whoever it is. I am grateful for my love because his hugs feel like home. I am grateful for my neighbors because it makes me smile every time I see them. Finding that why, adding that why in, whether you speak your gratitudes out like I just did or whether you write them down. I am grateful for because, and finish it off. And it only takes a few minutes. Taking 100 footsteps only takes about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and it elevates your mood, that gratitude and that grounding, right? Walking with gratitude like that is so incredibly grounding. And so it helps improve our energy as well. Um, Holy, my thought just dropped right into my head. But those magic footsteps, walking with gratitude, grounds us and changes our energy. A gratitude, that's where I was. The gratitude practice doesn't have to take a long time. It doesn't have to be long and drawn out. You can take, like I say, 100 magic thank you footsteps in about a minute and a half to 2 minutes. You can write out 5 to 10 gratitudes and why you're grateful for those things in about 10 minutes. And if you do that at the start of your day, the rest of your day is going to flow in a much higher vibration, in a much calmer vibration. And, like I say, there's all these health benefits. It improves your mood. Starting your day with a gratitude practice starts your day in a good mood. And it reduces stress. So you go through your day with less stress. It helps improve your resiliency. So if challenges come up through your day, you're able to find the gratitude in those challenges, find the things to be grateful for within those challenges, and move through the adversity, move through the challenges with more ease and more resilience. And so on the other side of it, when it's handled, you feel better faster. When the challenge happens, it doesn't take you a week to shake it off. Maybe takes you an hour, maybe doesn't take any time at all when you get into the swing of having a regular gratitude practice. Having a gratitude practice at bedtime doesn't have to take a long time. And this is something that I do to help myself fall asleep. And also, if I wake up in the middle of the night, I will go through gratitudes, and it helps to ease me back into sleep. And so this is something that I absolutely invite you to try, is doing a gratitude practice at bedtime and just allowing yourself to drift off into sleep as you do this gratitude practice last thing in the evening, last thing before you go to sleep. It will, I promise you, it will improve your sleep. And making your bed with gratitude in the morning, just saying thank you with each motion as you straighten your pillows and straighten your blankets and smooth the sheet, and just saying thank you. It changes the vibration of your bed space so you sleep better. And again, like I say, sleep is a whole epidemic in and of itself, sleep deprivation. And so anything that we can do to help improve our sleep, our bodies heal when we sleep. So much happens in our bodies when we sleep. It's amazing. And so the more we can improve our sleep, the better. And a gratitude practice is something that is so simple and so easy and can make such a profound difference. So I encourage you to lean into, if you take nothing else from this, taking away and trying a bedtime gratitude practice. I invite you to try that. It will change your life. I promise you, it will change your life. It's incredible. Practicing gratitude in bed is actually one of the things that I used to do years and years ago when I was living with chronic pain and chronic fatigue. I would lay in bed, and believe you me, there were many days it was very, very hard to find anything to be grateful for, until I started being grateful for the little things, being grateful for my pillows, being grateful for my blankets, being grateful for the water glass beside my bed, being grateful for my husband who took care of me, being grateful for my mother-in-law who helped take care of the house and the dogs. And, even laying in bed during a family reunion and listening to everyone have a good time, being grateful for my hearing, being grateful for the sun coming through my window, being grateful for being able to feel the energy of the joy of everyone being together, being grateful for maybe being removed, but still being present for what was going on. Even though I wasn't physically out in the yard with everyone, I was still present with everyone and being grateful for that. And it would change my energy. I would actually be able to sleep. And that sleep is so, so important. We heal. Our bodies and our brains heal when we sleep. It's incredibly important. So, like I say, if you take nothing else away from today's ramble, I encourage you to bring an evening, a bedtime gratitude practice into your life. Get you some better sleep, raise your vibration, and it will expand and change your life. So that is my ramble on gratitude today. I hope that you heard something that resonated with you. I hope that it is encouraging and helpful. And I am so grateful for those of you who catch this and watch this and who take something from it and begin to use gratitude, the power of gratitude in your life. The power of gratitude is a tool, and it is something that we can call upon and use to make our lives, to change our lives, and to make them better and make them easier, and help to heal our bodies and help to heal our minds and reduce our stress and improve our resiliency and all the things. Gratitude is an incredible gift. It is an incredible tool. And so I leave you with this ramble on the power of gratitude. I am so very grateful for you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of Monday and a beautiful week. And I will see you next week here on the Witches Rambles. If you enjoyed today, I appreciate a like or a share if you believe this is something that could help someone else. And subscribe to keep up to date on the Witches Rambles and to be notified when I'm here. And the link to my Facebook page and my Facebook group and all that good stuff is in the description at the bottom. The Witches Workshop, we are an active workshop. So if you are actively engaged in your healing and in your learning and committed to finding and following your path, it might be a good space for you. So you can check that out on Facebook. I would love to see you. You are very welcome. The membership questions are there to protect the integrity and safety and energy of the Witches Workshop. So please be sure to answer those. And again, sending you so much love and gratitude. And I hope you have a beautiful day and a beautiful week. And I will see you soon.